Did you know that right here in Corrales, there's a pottery studio that's been carrying on a tradition that's been alive since the 1970s? Welcome to Sage Valley Pottery, a space where handcrafted stoneware is made with passion, creativity, and a sense of community. Today we'll take you inside, meet the artists, and explore how this tradition continues. Let's go inside. At Sage Valley Pottery, every single piece is handcrafted on a potter's wheel by a team of skilled artists. The studio specializes in production pottery, meaning they create sets with custom designs. However, no two pieces are exactly the same. This is a thumb cup, signature design of Sage Valley Pottery. Not only is it beautiful, but it fits perfectly in your hand. You know what's unique about this place? It's open 24/7. Based upon the honor system, you can come in at any time and shop and check out on your own. Let's go talk to the owner and get some more information. Hi, Jessie. Thanks for having us in today.
Yeah, thank you.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So tell us a little bit about your backstory and how you came to get the business going and take over it.
Yeah, so I've been a potter in the studio for about 7 years now, and our head potter, James West, he's been here for 10 years. And as of April of last year, I am now the new owner of the business, and it is now potter owned and operated. This gallery has been here since the early 90s and has been operating on the honor system since then. And it's just been a really loved business in this community for a long time, and we wanted to keep it going and give it some new life.
So what made you choose Corrales?
I started working here when it was Handmade Pottery, and when we were thinking about continuing, we just fell in love with this space, and I fell in love with the community. I also volunteer a few organizations. It kind of reminds me of home. I'm also from a small town and love being in a space where we can continue something like the honor system as well.
What's your favorite thing about Corrales?
I think the people, a lot of the people that I get to work with and see. I love going to the local businesses, the breweries and coffee shops. There's a lot of amazing artists here, and I'm just really happy to be a part of such a creative community.
Yes, that's amazing. You said initially, I believe you told me that it was a business that started in the 70s, that you wanted to carry on the tradition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so most people know this business as Handmade Pottery. We're still making the same artwork that people have been collecting for a long time, and we're just improving on it and continuing to make things by hand.
So what's your favorite piece?
My personal favorite piece is probably our carafe up there, and everyone else's favorite piece is, of course, the thumb cup.
Nice, nice. So do you make any pieces for any special occasions? Is there something that you'd like to maybe share that maybe people don't know or wouldn't think of that they could shop with you for?
Sure, yeah. I mean, the benefit of making everything by hand is we've removed all the limits. I mean, it's a lot cheaper and quicker to produce things with machines, but since we make everything by hand, we can do custom orders, and we can really just make anything people are looking for if they have a specific bowl size in mind. But mostly we do wedding registries, and we make tableware for just everyday use, but also dinner parties and things like that. We work closely with designers and foodies and Instagram influencers. They really like to post photos of their food online. So any chance we get to partner with people is great. But mostly we just want to add some really joyful pieces to people's collections in their homes.
That's awesome. Well, I definitely think that they are gorgeous, and we are going to be back to get some pieces for our places.
Great, thank you so much. You were excited to make them.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Thanks.
So tell me a little bit about the technique and how you make these beautiful pieces.
Yeah, so we start with what we call a stoneware clay body, which is a vitreous stoneware, meaning that it goes to a very high temperature and mature. And to that, the durability is a big part of our end result. We want these pieces to last. So the clay is really important part of this. We have the clay made in Denver for us, but Jessie has worked up the recipe over years to kind of fit the glazes of what we're doing with it. So Right now I'm gonna throw just kind of a simple vase form. The wheel is a ancient method for making pots, but it's also very efficient because we're not having to rely on a lot of equipment. What we need to rely on is people with a lot of practice. It's kind of like a musician who struggles with his instrument for a while, and then at some point the artistry starts to come out and the technical stuff starts to take a back seat. We're using the spinning wheel because it creates centrifugal force and an energy that allows us to move the clay efficiently up to scale. So it's kind of like learning how to ride a bike, and that the balance is where it's at, not the strength. So we're gonna try to strike a equilibrium of pressure to force the clay into this perfectly symmetrical mass. So this part takes a few minutes because I'm working all of that clay. I can kind of almost see through this mass. I know exactly where the clay is, all of it. This is pretty symmetrical. If it's not symmetrical and you drill into it, you'll have instant chaos. Now this can be altered as it's setting up. I could do all kinds of things to this. I could throw several of these and stack them and weld them to being, artistic or whatever. I mean, you can add spouts. This could be a teapot. This could be all kinds of things. And so this is just the very beginning of the work. Now, the one thing though, any brittle material like that is susceptible to thermal shock. So if you took a pie out of the fridge and put it in the hot oven, it's going to crack every time. Yeah.
So you'd have to make sure where the temperature.
Exactly. Treat it like it's glass and you'll be fine. Clay is really frustrating material, and yet it's so amazingly versatile. And I think that's one of the great things about this material. And it doesn't have any microplastics. You're not going to get you sick to use it. It's going to last you forever, and it's gorgeous.
If you're looking for beautifully handcrafted stoneware, or you want to experience the magic yourself, Sage Valley Pottery is the place to be. This is Tara Diaz, your local real estate gal. Whether you're looking to move to Corrales or just looking for places to explore, hit subscribe, like, ring the bell. See you in the next video.